What's up, everybody? It's me, Off the Walter, once again. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Instead of reacting to our regularly scheduled content of my parents' old Catholic educational videos, we're going to be looking at one of my personal favorite subreddits, r/AmateurFilmmaking. There's a lot of really neat stuff on this place, and I think it really served everyone, and myself personally, if we looked at what content this subreddit has to offer, and offer critiques to the filmmakers along the way. So let's just jump into it. First one we have is One Night. You know, he's really trying to go for this silent film sort of style thing where it's like something happens and then text appears on screen. He seems to have forgotten to remove the audio from his recording, which means that he actually does have the capability to record audio, and this is more of a stylistic choice than a physical limitation. Is that Bionicle back there? Is that one of those white Bionicles? Is that Matanui? Kind of hard to see what he's doing here. What with there not being a light source. And that camera's really trying to focus. There it goes. There you go, shine the reflection off the blade. Oh, I see, he's a cat owner. My goodness, look at all these Funko Pops. He is a true collector among us. He has a collection to rival my own. I would show off my Bob Ross and Back to the Future Funko Pop figures, but since I just moved, they're still in boxes, and they're in a closet back there behind the tripod and light, and I'm just not willing to get them out for the sake of an example, so I'll flash these, really cute photos on screen in the meantime to kind of tide you over. What is that? Is that an axe from Rust? Always trying to choose what weapon he's going to use to kill this other intruder that he thinks is in his house, which I still believe is the cat. Hold on. You see that? Both of his hands are on screen, which means that he has probably a chest mount, or he has, what I do is a pop socket, and what he might be doing is he might have the pop socket in his mouth, and he's recording like this. He has the X out like this. Good God, that's probably the dirtiest thing in this entire house, and I just put that in my mouth. Nasty. This isn't just my house. I have to be considerate, so I'm wiping up my saliva off the floor like a good renter. Oh, no. Oh. Yikes. So is this from... Was it from the perspective of two different people? I think it must have been. I thought it was just one man. So we had the guy in gray, okay, and he thought he was alone, but he's not alone, according to his Amazon Fire TV. So he gets into bed, he goes to sleep. Oh, and then this other mysterious figure in the shadows comes out and approaches him in the bed with the knife, and then he kills this guy in apparently in one night. By the way, this is in 4K. Holy cow. It was definitely filmed on like an iPhone 6. You can enable the iPhone 6 4K feature by going into Settings, Camera, and enabling Record Video to 4K. The reason why this isn't the default is because it takes up more space than 1080 30 FPS. Alright, now let's get to critiquing this fella's work. The second half of the video was pretty poorly lit, so it was difficult to tell what was going on. I didn't know there was a second subject until the video finished, and I had to figure out why the guy from the beginning was stabbing his bed. An easy solution to this, since I'm guessing you're filming on iPhone, would be to use a light in another room, temporarily relocate a lamp to shine where you need it to shine, or use the built-in flashlight that pretty much all smartphones have. I think the most stylistic shot you had was at 1:36 when you flashed the reflection off the blade of the kitchen knife. It's a common trope that many amateur filmmakers can rely on to increase the quality of their works, so bravo on that one. To solve the other issue of not being able to clearly discern that there were two people in this, I would have dressed differently when being the other person. I'd recommend saving the outfit you wore in the beginning for the guy trying to watch TV than for the actual killer, as it would have fit his role more accurately. And we'll give this fella an upvote just so he gets encouraged to make more things. The user who made the first short film is UD3S3RD Man. So good for him. All right, next up, What Comes Next? Short film by user Ulemmerborn. We had those glasses right there in my old house back when I still lived at home. They're pretty good glasses.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us.
Come on, Alex, why bother getting angry? We could all just be living inside the Matrix.
He's destroying a beautiful thing.
A little too much of a red pill?
Is that film? Where'd he get film? Oh my god. He's really going to town on this poor Matrix boy. He's happy though.
Look what's become of you.
Who's that?
Look of you.
How is this possible?
Did you think I'd just stand by and let that four-eyed jack live rent-free in your head, haunting your every evening?
He's not! I've moved on!
Don't lie to me, Alex! You think you can hide behind a wall in a new couch? No matter how much money you burn through, there is nothing you can do to stop him from returning.
He won't. Son of a... He's gone for good.
Don't believe me? Just check your phone. See what the message reads.
No!
Now you see the truth.
The mass producer, we're under siege, man, and ain't even been 8 months, and he's already running back to his Ford Black Raptor deep, deep, deep between high.
The cunning warrior attacks neither body or mind.
Tell me how!
The hearts, Murphy. First, we must strike at the hearts.
Oh boy, Stuart Keller. Oh, it's the credits. I didn't know Jesus was a part of this. This guy, this little baby boy, took part in this Matrix short film. Okay, so my camera stopped recording at some point. I don't exactly know where because I haven't gone to look at the footage yet. But basically, I just made a joke about going to see John Wick 3 in theaters on May 17th. And now we're gonna go ahead and critique his work. I can see that effort was put into making and editing this, which is more than can be said about some of the people who make short films. I'll start off by saying I enjoyed the stylistic choice of going with black and white. Whether it was because it was supposed to symbolize that the reality you're living in isn't real, so it lacks what makes true reality beautiful, or you just liked the way it looked, I think it was a good creative decision overall. An issue I noticed was that whenever someone was doing a voiceover or was experiencing some sort of internal dialogue, the mic would often peak and create those loud, distorted puffs. A simple solution to this would be to hold the microphone slightly farther away from the speaker, and then boost the audio in post if it was too quiet. You can always make audio louder in post, but you can hardly ever bring audio down after it's peaked. I'd like to see more from you, whether it's more stylized videos or a recurring type of content. I guess you've got me asking the very question you posed at the beginning, which is, what comes next? And ba-boom. Ba-boom. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode of reacting to r/AmateurFilmmaking. If you guys want to sign up to become a co-producer, check out my Patreon page, first link in the description. If you want me to keep doing videos on this subreddit, then go ahead and hit that red, beautiful subscribe button. Maybe drop a like and leave a comment. You know, I read every single comment I get, whether it's, 3 or like 30 something. It's a super neat feeling to know and see that I can engage with my viewers. And now to reward the people who went ahead and supported me on Patreon. This is Angela the cat. Yeah, that's right. Dan. Andrew Willits, and Sam W. Barron. There's Ben Barron and Zach. Those are the majority of the people that pay for the harmonica tier. And now I'm gonna pet this kitty cat while the names of the people who still help to support me flash on screen, starting right now.